Since 2018, people have been taking to the streets on Fridays in an effort to draw attention to the climate crisis and demand consistent action. At the heart of it all, pupils, parents, grandparents, physicists, psychologists, artists,
Wait,
psychologists.
psychologists? What are we doing in there? Hypnosis to make the vegan sausage taste as good as pork? Manipulation through subconsciously perceptible messages in film and on TV? Development of a therapy concept for the treatment of car phobia? Well, not quite. However, since there is a lot of human involved in the climate crisis, the whole thing also requires a lot of psychology. After all, this is what it is. Actually, humans can respond quite well to various dangers, even anticipating them before they happen. But when it comes to the climate crisis, we are running towards the disaster at full speed, without sufficient measures being taken to avert it. And that's where psychologists come into play. Why is the climate crisis being repressed and underestimated, even though scientists have been pointing out the catastrophic consequences for decades? And how can we motivate people to take action against this imminent danger? Answers to these questions would go beyond the scope of this video, but you can find various ways to address them on our channels. Climate crisis detected? Problem solved? Not quite. Understanding the huge crisis we are facing can also lead to paralyzing feelings of fear or even deep despair, which can discourage us from taking constructive action. What's more, climate activists are reporting frustration, exhaustion, helplessness, and powerlessness, as despite great commitment, progress is only made in small steps, and setbacks occur time and again. It's also a goal to support people in their engagement in order to prevent them from burning out, giving up, resigning. Well, what exactly does it look like, what we do at Psychologists for Future? With our expertise, we can contribute to various groups and then exchange our experiences with each other. We mobilize within our circle of colleagues and jointly participate in the campaigns of various climate groups. We try to develop measures of effective climate communication and apply them in press and public relations work, but also for events and further education. In addition, we organize workshops and talks on a wide range of topics such as climate communication or psycho-sustainable engagement, and provide information material on the homepage, at events, and via social media. We offer counseling and coaching as well as guided discussion groups for climate activists who, for example, experience overwhelming emotions when faced with the climate crisis. And occasionally, we also support climate protection groups in decision-making processes and during conflicts. Just talk to us. Write to us if you have any questions or if we can support you. And of course, also if you are a psychologist yourself and would like to support us. Of course, the big goal behind all this is to support Fridays for Future and their demands, as well as the fight for a climate-friendly world.
Since 2018, people have been taking to the streets on Fridays to draw attention to the climate crisis and call for consistent action. In the middle of it all, pupils, parents, grandparents, entrepreneurs, psychologists, software developers, teachers, and many others. In the end, we are all called upon to act.